Welcome to another devlog for my indie game Scorp, my combat-focused metroidvania. For a while, I've had constant feedback saying I should improve the art and graphics of the game, making it look less boxy like Minecraft. And being like Minecraft at the minute, it gives people the complete wrong impression of the game. And so, let me show you the improvements I've made. First, I wanted to work on rule tiling. This basically means that instead of the tiles always looking the same wherever they are and whatever state they're in, I can add rules to the tiles, making them slope or connect depending on where they are, which makes the world look more organic and realistic. So I've done this for dry soil, lush soil, sand, as well as the dunestone tiles. And I'm going to be working on more and more tiles to do this. But tell me in the comments any specific tiles I should do this for. Now, if you don't know, I've completely coded my own tile system instead of using Unity's tile system to be more optimised and flexible. But this also meant it took a lot longer to add this system than otherwise. But I think it was worth it. Now, please take a second to consider subscribing. It does actually really help. But back to the video. The next thing I did was work on the parallax background. This is the third iteration of it now, and it's going to have to be the final one because quite simply I don't have enough time to keep changing it, but I think it's good enough. I also changed how it works on the technical side. Previously, I wrote a custom parallax script which created a fake parallax effect, and for a while it was fine, but recently I started having issues with it. So I've switched to simply using a perspective camera rather than orthographic, and although I've had a few issues to start with, it all seems to be working quite nicely now. And speaking of the camera, I also worked on making the camera slightly better. I added lookahead, which basically offsets the camera slightly in front of the player, depending on which direction they're facing, which lets them see more of what's most important, and also influences them to move again, as the camera is subconsciously pulling them towards the direction of movement, which is really good for promoting exploration, something which is important in the genre. Another thing I've done is improved many of the VFX in the game, as well as added new ones. There are now much more realistic smoke effects for the campfire, new effects for when enemies spawn in a wave spawner system, improved healing effects, and also new walking effects. So tell me what other things I should add VFX to in the comments. And that's about it for this devlog, so please remember to like and subscribe. The next devlog will all be about a level editor, so I can make rooms for levels. But for now, goodbye.